Ever wondered how far parents will go for their kids? In the animal kingdom, Tian swears to the absolute extreme. Today, we're rediving into the world of some of the most dedicated and downright amazing animal parents you'll ever meet. First up, the kangaroo. Imagine being constantly pregnant for your entire adult life. That's the reality for a female kangaroo. It's called perpetual pregnancy. A mother kangaroo can be a one-woman daycare, managing 3 babies at different stages all at once. She might have a developed joey hopping around outside, a tiny newborn called up permanently attached to a nipple inside her pouch, and a paused embryo waiting in her uterus for its turn. It's an incredible biological juggling act. But that's not all. To feed both her newborn and her older joey, her body produces 2 completely different types of milk from 2 different nipples simultaneously. One is high in carbohydrates for the tiny baby, and the other is rich in fat for the bigger one. Talk about a custom meal plan. Now, let's travel to the harshest place on Earth. Antarctica, home of the emperor penguin. Here, it's the dad who takes on one of the most brutal parenting jobs. After the female lays a single precious egg, she heads back to the sea to feed, leaving dad in charge. For over 2 months, through the unforgiving Antarctic winter, he fasts. He doesn't eat a single thing. He stands in the freezing darkness, carefully balancing the egg on his feet and tucking it under a warm fold of skin called a brood pouch. To survive temperatures that can plummet to minus 50 degrees Celsius, the dads huddle together in a massive group, constantly shuffling so that everyone gets a turn in the warm center. It's a stunning display of cooperation and endurance, all for the sake of their unborn chick. Next, let's look at a creature you might not associate with loving parental care. The scorpion. After giving birth to live young, the scorpion mother becomes a living, moving fortress. Her tiny babies, called scorplings, are born with soft, vulnerable exoskeletons. Immediately after birth, they crawl onto their mother's back. She carries them around, protecting them from predators and the elements, until they have their first molt and their armor hardens. But in some species, the mother's sacrifice goes even further. If food is scarce, she may offer herself as the first meal for her offspring, a final, ultimate act to ensure their survival. It's a grim but powerful example of putting your children's lives before your own. Finally, we have the Nile crocodile. With a reputation as a fearsome predator, you might be surprised to learn they are incredibly tender mothers. After laying her eggs in a carefully constructed nest of mud and plants, the mother crocodile will guard it relentlessly for up to 3 months. She often won't eat during this entire time, fending off any creature that dares to come close. When she hears her babies start to peep from inside the eggs, she carefully digs them out. Then, using the same powerful jaws that can crush bone, she gently picks up her fragile hatchlings and carries them to the safety of the water. But her job isn't done. For weeks or even months, she stays with her young, creating a crochet and protecting them from predators, including other crocodiles, until they are big enough to survive on their own. From the kangaroo's multitasking body to the penguin dad's incredible fast, the scorpion's ultimate sacrifice, and the crocodile's gentle strength, the animal kingdom is full of parents who redefine what it means to be dedicated. Their stories are a powerful reminder of the lengths a parent will go to for their young. Thanks for watching. If you were amazed by these incredible animal parents, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next dive into the wonders of the natural world. See you next time.